Hey guys, this is Frankie Dajaha, Worship Frankie, and welcome back. Today we're going to be having fun with wax seals, Valentine's Day edition. Now, since the warmer I used does use an open flame, the bottom of your spoon will get soot on it. That's just my experience. Every time I play with this thing, it always has soot at the bottom of it. And that's because of the fire. Now here I changed up the warming source. This one's an electronic one versus the fire. I do like the fire one better. You do have to pay attention to both. There's pros and cons. No, because the fire one is actually an open fire, and you have to pay attention to that one. And this electrical one is okay, but you have to be careful where you have your cord, so it's not in a place that you can easily snag it. Because if you snag it, that hot wax is going to go fluke, and that's not going to be what you want either. So I think it comes down to preference, and I like the fire one better. Now for the wax melting for the fire and for the electric, I did speed this up double time, or well, for this one a lot. I noticed that the fire one melted faster than the electric one. Now when I first tried the electric one, it was probably warming up, so that's why it probably took longer. But I just noticed in general, the electric one took longer to melt versus the fire version. So if you decide to do this on your own time and play around with either warmer, just letting you know, like, oh, my wax is not melting as fast as this, it's because it's sped up. Now it is time to clean out the spoon. I just learned about this tool. I just kind of like wax sealing, playing around with this is new to me in general. So it was kind of interesting to find this tool. So I was playing around with it, seeing how it works. Because usually I just take like a paper towel and like wipe the wax out, and just be very careful not to touch the metal as I do it. I feel like it's a little extra activity, you know. Now, what I have discovered playing around with the fire warmer and the electronic warmer is that The fire one, the wax can get hotter. Like the wax gets hotter than the electric one. So you have to be alert for that. And if you can tell when your wax is too hot because it's extra runny. It's like really extra runny, and it's not the ideal time to stamp. I mean, you can technically stamp it, but when I would stamp it when it was too runny, my stamp would lose some details in it. So then I would say, okay, well, I have to wait a little bit before I stamp it. Now with the electronic one, I didn't really have that issue. It was more of a hurry up and stamp it before it gets too cold. Also, if you make a boopsie, it's wax. You can throw it back into the spoon, let it melt, and do it over again. Now on this one, I did change the pad from a silicone pad to a ceramic one, which I'm clicking right now. And there's definitely a difference in the silicone and the ceramic. The ceramic is colder, so it makes the wax get colder faster, depending upon the room temperature of the room, and it happened to be cooler in my room. And the silicone, I feel like it doesn't matter, and you can always bend it, and it makes it easier to get off as well, whereas the ceramic one, you cannot bend, so you really have to leverage whatever you decide to use underneath that wax to get it off. Now I'm testing to see how this wax cleanup works on the ceramic pads as well versus the silicone. I think, in my opinion, the ceramic is beautiful. I love it as aesthetic. But if I want a quick, easy peel off, I think silicone is your choice. At least my top choice. So now we are showing the heart, the cherub, the bow, and the multi-hearts, the stamps that we had played around with today. I'm also going to show you what the metal stamps look like in general. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!